Hi everyone, this is Lady Vintage Bags. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And today I'm coming at you with a handbag review on my patent vintage Chanel tote bag. Now before we get started, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. So let's get into it, shall we? So this is my Chanel patent vintage tote in the black color. So let's take an overview of this bag. So this is what the front looks like. So we have the CC stitched into the front, patent leather. We have gold hardware and two long straps. Now this front bit here is a pocket. This is a black leather lined pocket and it feels like it's lambskin. Then on the inside of the bag, it's all leather lined as well. And this is one big main compartment there. Then you have one zippered compartment here with a beautiful medallion zipper head. If I turn it around on the other side, it's identical. We have another zippered compartment here with another beautiful medallion zipper head. And both of these zippered compartments are also leather lined. The bag is entirely leather lined, so that's a really nice feature. This is what the back of the bag looks like. So it looks very similar to the front, it just doesn't have the CC stitched. So we have another compartment here, and that's also leather lined again. Now this back and front compartments don't have any closures, they're just really big slip pockets. Now this main compartment is done up by two magnetic snaps. So they just snap like so. And the handles are T-bar strap handles, and they don't have any embossing or logoing on the hardware on the handles. So as you can see, this is that really yellow vintage gold hardware, so not champagne gold, it's that really yellow vintage gold. Now unfortunately my bag no longer has a date code, so I can't tell you what series bag that is, but the date code used to live somewhere in the bottom corner. So I'm just going to go through my purchase story with this bag. So I purchased this bag in December 2019, so around Boxing Day. And at the time, I had been following J-Port's Facebook live sales. So a lot of you out there may be already familiar with J-Ports and their Facebook sales. And J-Ports used to have an eBay page as well, so I used to just browse that on occasion. And also J-Ports have their own Instagram page, which sometimes in the past they did advertise some bags for sale on Instagram here and there. And that's actually how I purchased this bag. So what was happening at the time was I was looking at one of their J-Ports Facebook sales, and I had actually purchased or bid it on and won a Prada nylon tote bag, and that was only $109 US at the time. And then a couple of days later, I saw this bag come up on their Instagram post. So I'll just insert the picture of the Instagram ad I saw. And I decided to ask them if I could cancel the nylon tote that I had purchased and instead purchase this. And they said, yep, that was fine. As long as you don't purchase and cancel too many times, here and there, once-offs is okay. So I purchased this and it was a really, really good price. It was $460 US, and then I paid extra $14 US for express shipping. So 460 US plus 14 US for shipping. So that worked out to be about 620 Australian dollars at the time. So I thought that was a really good bargain for this tote bag. So let's go through the size of the bag. So the length of the bag is 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches. The height of the bag is 23 centimeters, which is 9 inches. And the width of the bag is 6 centimeters, or about 2.5 inches. And the strap drop, so as you can see, it's got a pretty good strap drop. So it's definitely easy to take off and put on. So the strap drop is about 27.5 centimeters, which is about 14 3/4 inches. Now let's take a look at what fits in this bag. Now, being a tote bag, it is going to fit a lot. So start off with the daily essentials. So we've got full-size wallet, so that's no problem. Phone, bottle of water. When I go out, I often have headphones, lip, pen. Okay, so that's what that's looking like here. So it is a little bit heavy because of the bottle of water. And that's what it looks like full. So it does stick out a little bit when it's full, but any bag that's really full is going to stick out. Okay, so let's see some alternative things that can fit in the bag. So for any of you who have a Surface Pro, this is a Surface Pro 4. So this fits in the bag. So there it is there. Now I'm going to add my wallet, add my phone, add the lip product. So there's still some room in here. Power bank. Keys. Okay, so that's pretty full. So it's not going to do up with those magnetic clasps anymore, but it's not necessary to do it up. Okay, so that's the Surface Pro in there with all the daily essentials. Now if you're someone who likes to use pouches in your bag, so some people use their pochette accessoires. This is currently empty, but just to show you for size. Yep, so that fits in there fine. So it doesn't come up over the top. You can also have it laying down. That's no problem, that fits that way too. Now I don't have a toiletry, but I do have the vintage pochette home. So I'll just take the pochette accessoire out. So this is the pochette home. So that does stick out. This is comparable to the Toiletry 26, but a little bit shorter in height this way. So that doesn't fit, or it does fit, but it's sticking out over the top a little bit. And it also fits this way. Now sometimes these straps can fall off the shoulder. So you see you can end up like this. Or sometimes the bag gets really heavy and it's too much pressure on the shoulder, and I don't like to have too much digging into my shoulder because I do have sore shoulders and I also have a sore back. So I do like to crossbody my bags to distribute the weight better across. So I'll just show you how I turn this into a crossbody bag. So firstly, I like to hook my crossbody strap to this first ring here. So I'm going to flip these handles from sticking out on the outside to now being on the inside. So I'm just going to undo the T-bar and just thread it through the hole. I'm going to do that with all 4 T-bars. Okay, so now I'm going to invert it by putting the handle on the inside of the bag. So now the T-bars are sticking out on the outside. I'm going to do that with the other side. I'll just tuck the straps in. So you can just nicely place the straps against the bottom and the sides of the bag there, so they're sitting in nicely. You don't want to scrunch or crunch up the handles too much. So I'm just going to demonstrate some mod shots using this thicker guitar style strap. So I'm just going to attach it to this first loop here, this first ring here, and I'm going to do that on the opposite corner. So that first ring there. And now I can wear this bag crossbody. So I've had a lot of things in it, like I had the Surface Pro plus all the extra things. This is how I'd wear it. So it does dress down the bag a little bit, making it a bit more casual with this edgier strap. If you wanted to do a longer shoulder bag, you could. It would look like that. Or if you wanted to do a shorter shoulder bag, then it would look like so. So if you want to be discreet, then you can just wear it with the plain side out. Otherwise, if you're happy to show the logo, then you can wear it with the Chanel logo sticking out. So to me that looks quite nice and edgy and different. So there it is as a shorter crossbody. You can go really short crossbody if you like and just do that. But for the size of the bag, I think that's too short. I like to be able to see into the bag and get what I need. So as you can see with the wear and tear of this bag, patent leather can get a lot of cloudy spots. So once these cloudy spots start to set in, it's really difficult to get them out. Conditioning does not get the cloudy spots out. And that's part of why I got the bag so cheap too. So it was missing a date code and it did have these marks on the patent leather. But it was on the back side, so it wasn't too bothersome for me. So pros and cons of this bag. So this bag is really durable with the patent leather plus completely leather lined interior, meaning it's really easy to clean up the inside. And if anything spills on the outside, it's just a simple clean and wipe. And it also does not scratch easily too. Another pro of this bag is that for a tote bag, the size is quite good. So it's not too small and it's not too big. So it's not a giant tote bag like what you would call the Neverfull GM. But it's not a tiny bag as well. So for practical everyday life, this is a decent size. Now, a con for this bag is that the shoulder straps can fall off, and that can get quite annoying. You don't want to be doing what you're doing and then constantly having this come off. So that's a con for me. And then another con is patent leather can't really be fixed once something goes wrong with it. So patent leather can't really be sparred as much or to the same extent as other leathers. So once you get stains or cracks in the patent is kind of, how do you do with the bag? It's kind of the end of that section of the bag and you just kind of live with it. Some bag spas do offer patent leather services, but I think again, it's just, you can't be serviced to the same extent that another type of leather could be serviced. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you seen this tote before? Do you own it? And would you consider this for yourself? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.